BlackRock ditches DEI quotas after Trump crackdown, but is it real or is it just another corporate diversity rebrand? I don't believe it's real for a moment. BlackRock has long been one of the biggest financial backers of diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. BlackRock has now announced that they will no longer pursue aspirational workforce representative anyway goals and merging its DEI division into a broader talent and culture department. Now, if you notice, merging its DEI department, not getting rid of it, and they're going to call it talent and culture department. So I think it answers itself there. It is clearly just a diversion. Hiring managers will no longer be required to interview diverse slates of candidates for open positions, a practice that has been criticized for prioritizing identity over merit. I'll believe it when I see it. A real change or just a facelift? I would say it's just all out lie myself. The firm has not eliminated its diversity initiatives outright. It has simply renamed them. The old DEI division is now folded into a new talent and culture team. Yeah. Uh, they're just doing it more covertly. That's all they're doing. They're gonna keep on pushing it covertly.
Well, you know, there hasn't been anything catastrophic enough for these people to go, "Oh shit, this shit doesn't matter anymore. Why in the hell are we worrying about this when we got this that's threatening
Well,
everybody?"
it never mattered. They have an agenda. Now, I've racked my brain, and I can only imagine that agenda is population control. They're trying to depopulate possibly the world. I don't know. Maybe they're merging it with immigrants to dumb down the population. I don't know. Again, I don't know. I'm not familiar enough. I'm not in any position to really say so. But from what little I know and the position I'm in, that's the only way I can see it.
Well, that's the only thing it can be is population control because we all know trans people can't procreate. It's impossible. They can't, which
Yeah,
is
and
why.
they're introducing it to all the little kids, straight or not straight, and
Mhm.
introducing it to them as a way of life, telling them they can choose their gender, introducing drag shows to them, and indoctrinating them directly into it. And to what end? I can only imagine. So there won't be as many babies.
Yeah. And the thing is you get people that are dumb and scared, which is a lot of what the LGBTQ community is. They're dumb.
Well,
Well, they're not all dumb, but they get together, they get stupid because they're scared.
an echo chamber, and
Mhm.
then they develop cognitive dissonance. But you get a you get a lot of people now that go trans, and they're like, it's that term, this, to my knowledge, it means comfortable in skin. They're like, I never felt right, and I never felt like I belonged, so I was encouraged to become a female. None of us ever felt right. None of us felt like we belonged. That we didn't chop our stuff off or throw on a dress. That is not an answer. That is not an
Mm.
answer to anything.
No, it makes more problems. I've said this before, and I scroll through Reddit quite often, and I came across this subreddit called Reverse Trans, where person after person after person was saying they felt better for going back to their original gender, and they don't buy into the bullshit no more, and they
Well,
a
yeah,
lot of them say that they were kind of
coerced.
coerced into it, if that's the right
Yeah,
word.
I believe it's true for a good many, not all of them, but for the ones who decide that doesn't work for them. Um, but it kind of reminds me of church, and I'm not putting down on Christians here, so don't take it like that. Every time somebody feels hurt or scared or lonely, and they have the biggest uh, religion in the world going, come to us, we have all the answers. It's the same thing happening here.
Yeah, it is. Because people are lonely because of the way things are now. People don't get together and talk anymore
Yeah,
and
they're
that kind of
disconnected.
thing.
They don't have human affection, and they feel they can get it by getting in touch with their feminine side.
Yeah, that ain't the way to do. That ain't the way to
I
be.
I think most trans people are just gay. John calls the trans phenomenon gay with extra steps. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. Now, if you're referring to the problematic white guy, he would actually write a book on it, and he might end it with that sentence.
Yeah.
I am all too familiar, and he's helped me out a lot. He's helped me out some anyway, uh, and he's all right. But he is very long winded. That there's no doubt about that.
Yeah, he is long winded. Hook. Oh,
Send them to do what our grandmas had to do. They'll figure out their gender real quick, very quick. And yeah, they're right, exactly right on that. Okay, I'm a Christian. I go the hell off on the 501c3 Christians after the church sold out to the IRS. It was no longer the church. Actually, I believe a lot of Christians feel that way. A lot of Christians go, "I'm a Christian," and I'm full on into it, and but the not like the churches are, not how they do. I hear that a lot, actually. And I hear the people who make these references say there's real Christians and there's a whole fuckload of fake ones, and I
well,
I I, I can see that, yeah.